Hello, welcome to Intentional Excellence Elevate Your Life podcast. I'm your host, Candice Ruggiero. Today, we're diving into a topic that's valuable: intentional leadership, inspiring excellence. Whether you're leading a team, a classroom, a corporation, or even just leading yourself through life's journey, the principles we discuss today will help you inspire excellence in everything that you do. For me, a true example of good leadership is my father, attorney Cesar Crisol. He's a lawyer, and despite holding high positions in large corporations, such as president at a large food company and a manager at a big lights company, my father always maintained important values that he instilled not only in his kids, but to everyone around him. He believes in helping others, and through his humanitarian work as a town leader, he empowers others. My dad embodies discipline, honesty, integrity, and hard work. Values he holds strongly and that I carry with me as well in my own journey as a leader. Leadership isn't just about holding a title or a position. It's about the impact you make and the legacy you leave. True leadership is intentional. It's purposeful, thoughtful, and always aimed at bringing the best in others. My father's influence extends far beyond his professional accomplishments. My father continuously aimed to be better both personally and professionally. He had a loving relationship with my mom, which was a foundation for the way he raised us. I never, ever saw my parents fight or argue. And I'm sure they did, but just made sure it was done privately. The way he raised us as kids was both honorable and special. I remember how, despite having a long and tough day at work, he would always bring home treats and snacks at night. My siblings and I would feel so excited to meet him at the doorstep, eagerly waiting for that special time with him, and of course, the snacks. My dad had a strict way of raising us. He was very focused on ensuring that our education was a top priority. He worked hard to limit distractions and made sure we attended the top private schools in the Philippines. He understood the value of strong educational foundation, and he made sure that we had every opportunity. And I remember asking my dad if I could transfer to this very exclusive all-girls private school. I was already in a private school, also good, but this was popular. And again, one of the top. The only problem was that I'll be the only one in my siblings to go there, and it was an hour away. So I just have to give up the idea. And after he passed away, I received a welcome packet in the mail. My father secretly worked on my transfer to surprise me. And when I was reading the note, I felt tears rolling down my face from happiness and just simply missing my dad. I want to share with you 3 key principles that I believe are essential for intentional leadership. These principles have guided me throughout my journey as a teacher, leader, and now as a speaker. The first principle is leading with purpose. Every action, decision, and word you speak as a leader should be aligned with your core values and the vision you have for your team or organization. Core values are the fundamental beliefs and principles that guide behavior and decision making. They act as a moral compass for individuals and organizations. It influences how they live and how they operate. Examples of core values include integrity, respect, excellence, and compassion. When you lead with purpose, you give others something to believe in. and work towards. It's this shared purpose that inspires people to go above and beyond and to strive for excellence, not because they have to, but because they want to. I mean, think about it. When was the last time you felt truly motivated to do something? Chances are, it was because you believed in the purpose behind it. As leaders, it's our responsibility to cultivate that sense of purpose in those we lead. My dad always exemplified this in his leadership roles. Even when he was leading large companies, his decisions were always grounded in a strong sense of purpose. He didn't just lead for the sake of it. He led to make a positive impact on others. His work wasn't just about achieving business success. It was about contributing to the community, lifting others up, and making a meaningful difference. That's the power of leading with purpose. The second principle is leading by example. Intentional leaders don't just tell others what to do, they show them. Your actions speak louder than your words ever could. When you model excellence, integrity, and dedication, you set the standard for others to follow. I learned this early in my career as an educator. I realized that my students were always watching me, how I handled challenges, how I treated others, and how I approached my work. My consistently demonstrating the values I wanted them to embody, I inspired them to rise to the occasion and exceed expectations. Again, I look to my father's example here. Despite the high-ranking positions he held, he never hesitated to roll up his sleeves and do the hard work alongside his team. He showed me that leadership isn't just being above others. It's about walking with them, setting the example, and showing what true commitment looks like. His discipline, integrity, and honesty weren't just words he spoke. They were actions he lived by every single day. And that in turn inspired those around him to adopt the same values. He also showed us through his actions the importance of continuously striving to be better. His commitment to personal and professional growth was evident in everything he did. Whether it was in his career, his role as a husband, or as a father, my dad led by example, showing us that excellence is a journey and it's not a destination. Remember, as a leader, you are the example. Your behavior shapes the culture of your team or organization. If you want to inspire excellence, you must first embody it yourself. All right, so final principle I want to share today is leading with empathy. Intentional leaders understand that people are at the heart of leadership. It's not just about achieving goals. It's about caring for and understanding the people who help you reach these goals. Empathy allows you to connect with your team on a deeper level, to understand their needs, challenges, and aspirations. When people feel seen, heard, and valued, they are more likely to be motivated and committed to excellence. As leaders, it's important to take the time to listen, to ask questions, and to genuinely care about the well-being of those you lead. Leadership is about relationships, and the stronger those relationships are, the more effective your leadership will be. My father, in his role as a town leader, demonstrated this beautifully. He understood that leadership was about more than just making decisions. It was about connecting with the community, understanding their needs, and empowering them to achieve their best. His humanitarian work wasn't just a responsibility, it was a reflection of his deep empathy for others and his commitment to making a positive impact on their lives. So, to wrap up, intentional leadership is about more than just getting the job done. It's about inspiring excellence in yourself and others. And by leading with purpose, setting the example, and showing empathy, you can create an environment where excellence isn't just a goal, but a way of life. And as I reflect on my own journey, I see the influence of my father's leadership in everything I do. His unwavering commitment to discipline, honesty, integrity, and hard work are the values I strive to uphold in my own life and in my work as a leader and speaker. His example reminds me that leadership is not just about achieving success, but about how we achieve it. And that is by lifting others up and making a positive impact along the way. So thank you for joining me today on Intentional Excellence Elevate Your Life podcast. And I hope you found value in these principles and that you'll apply them in your own leadership. Remember, the power to inspire excellence lies within each of us, and it's up to us to be intentional about how we use it. And until the next time, stay intentional and keep striving for excellence. I'm Candice Ruggiero, and this has been Intentional Excellence Elevate Your Life podcast. Continue to follow me on my social media platforms. My Linktree is posted here, and likewise, find more information about my speaking, engagements, and journey through my website at www.candiceruggiero.com. Till the next time, bye.